Hello folks, finally I'm back. It's been quite some time, but I've been caught up with some life things, and yeah, today I decided to do another scratch build. So the first part of the scratch build that I have coming up is modifying this EK Velocity 2 Waterblock here. And the problem with this is that this piece here that was originally to go like this, it is made out of acetal, and the whole purpose of this piece here is to hide the RGB cable, and that RGB cable would diffuse light nicely throughout this acrylic block. Now my upcoming build, which will be all out of aluminum, would be bead blasted, so that black acetal just kind of looked out of place. So I thought, why not make my own? And that is what I did. So where I modified this part from the original design is the cable channel itself, because it is just much easier and less time consuming for machining on my CNC at home. Now the challenging for this part here is to get all the angles, the fillets, the chamfer all matches with the original Waterblock, because EK does not provide a CAD file for that. So I had to measure out everything with a digital caliper, and luckily everything lines up first try very nicely. Now at the moment it is in this raw machined aluminum form. I will be bead blasting it just to match the aesthetic of my upcoming build. I hope you all enjoyed the process of how this piece was made. With that being said, it was very fun to machine. I learned quite a bit. I hope you all enjoy and have a good one.